Hi everyone, I just want to say thank you so much for 60,000 subscribers on YouTube. That's an insane number. I never thought 60,000 people would want to watch me play video games on the internet. And I just wanted to say thank you. I greatly appreciate it. In celebration of that, I'm teaming up with nerdordie.com, my good buddy Jakku, and of course Ryu, to give away another Nintendo Switch. You can enter that giveaway at nerdordie.com/GrandPOOBear. It'll give you all the details to enter. There is you can also subscribe to get bonus entries to my Twitch. You can do that for free if you have Amazon Prime by linking your Amazon Prime to Twitch Prime. It's a whole big thing. It's a lot easier than it sounds. But go enter, get yourself a brand new Nintendo Switch plus a game of your choice. I am sorry, Europe. We want so badly to have the next giveaway be open to Europe, and we think we're going to do a graphics card next because we can just buy it in Europe and send it to someone in Europe. So I just want to say sorry, Europe, right off the bat. I greatly apologize that the giveaway is not eligible there. But good luck, US and Canada. Anyway, we're going to do a couple Q&A, and I'm going to let you guys know what's going on here in the stream coming up. We're heading to SGDQ July 2nd through 9th. That, for those who don't know, that's Summer Games Done Quick. You can actually watch that. It's a 24-hour, 7 days straight, 24 hours. The best classic video game players, new video game, the best speedrunners in the world are going to be playing video games fast. I'm actually participating in a 2D Mario relay race where I'll be racing Mario 3. Darbian's on my team. He's the most famous speedrunner in the world. He's on my team racing Lost Levels. But basically, we're taking 5 Mario games, Mario 1, 2, 3, Lost Levels, and Mario World. We're taking 5 players, 1 player for each game, 15 players total, splitting the teams up into 3 teams, and seeing which team can come out on top. So definitely check that out. My race is going to be that Friday of GDQ, July 7th. You can find the schedule at gamesdonequick.com/schedule. You can watch at twitch.tv/gamesdonequick, or it might be /. I don't really give a shit. I just / sounds sexier. Anyway, that's what's going on right now. If you come into the stream, we're going to be playing a lot of Mario 3 to get ready for that. After SGDQ, I don't really know my plans. I'm definitely going to pick up another speed game. I heard Dram World 2 is going to come out right after that. That might be my next speed game. But yeah, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be doing after SGDQ. We'll see. We'll see. I'm playing lots of video games, and Mario Maker, of course. GrandPOOBear, how was the move, and what does your new room look like? That's actually a pretty easy question right there. The move is great. For those who don't know, we moved up to the Pacific Northwest area. Out of the mountainous regions of California, mostly to chase internet, so I'd have better internet, so I have better live streams. It's really good. We really like it so far. We kind of came after the rainy season, so we've been pretty lucky on that. I'll let you know next winter if I hate the rain. But the coolest part is, this is the first time I moved into a house and thought to myself, like, I'm going to have a stream room and have a dedicated space to content creation. So it's been really cool. I got a nice little setup. I'll give you guys a quick little tour. There's I keep some consoles and everything there. I actually got a Famicom. Gotta show you guys. Got the Famicom right there. This is my new water bottle. Left the old water bottles at the old place. They were old and janky. We got the green screen. As you can see, it's all kind of like tapered into the wall. My wife helped me with that. We got a couple things up on the walls here. It's a Mike Tyson's Punch-Out glitched out thing. There's a couple Zelda pictures, the Mario Paint things. The iDarb plaque, for those who don't know, iDarb is actually probably like the first game that anybody ever actually really wanted to watch me play. I love iDarb. We got some Punch-Out stuff over there. Yetee, shout out to Yetee. File cabinets, loot crate, I don't know, other junk. Lights, blinded by the lights. We got the PC right here, amiibos and Mario stuff. I actually opened up all my amiibos when I moved. Right down here, we're going to have FrameMeister and consoles. You got the Switch over there. It's really easy. What's really cool now is it's really easy for me to like rotate in and out consoles and games. Like if I want to bring my Sega in here, it's really, it's like 2 plugs now. It's really great. I'm really happy that I finally like set it up in a smart way. So it's been awesome. And beyond that, we've really enjoyed it. We've already had friends up here, so it's been really great. We really like it. How do you prepare for SGDQ? or GDQ in general? Well, for SGDQ, I'm playing Mario 3. I actually didn't expect to get into SGDQ. I knew about the Mario Relay, but I actually wanted to commentate it. I wasn't going to race in it. But I submitted anyway, just because, like, you know, backup runners, like, they need backup runners. When you have 15 guys in a race, things can happen. You need backups. So I figured I would just submit and be a backup runner, because I wasn't that good at Mario 3 in February when submissions were open. And once I got in, I realized, like, damn, I gotta fucking practice. So I've been putting in a lot of work into Mario 3, but I think for any SGDQ, what I generally do is I try to just try to constantly be setting better times and constantly be improving and practicing offline with like breaking the games down into smaller portions, practicing parts or levels individually over and over again until I feel comfortable with them, and slowly working that into my runs and making my time go low. About a week and a half, 2 weeks before GDQs, what I start doing is just doing no reset runs the whole time and implementing my strats, my marathon safe strats. I shift from RTA, which is real-time attack, which is like as fast as I can go, who cares about risk, to marathon safe strats where I might do a few things slightly easier than I normally would. For Dram World, I didn't do that. For Dram World, I just said, fuck it, the game's hard enough. Like, let's just do everything we can. For Mario 3, there's two strats, only really two things that I'm gonna do to make the game easier, and both of them are less than a half a second time loss, so it's not going to be the be all end all of our race by any means. But yeah, about 2 weeks before, I'll start practicing just no reset runs and trying to see what my worst case scenario is, and really just getting comfortable in any situation that can arise for a game. The week of GDQ, at GDQ, I'm in the practice room 8 hours a day. What I do is I wake up in the morning, probably about 7. I shower. I'll dick around. I'll watch the stream from my hotel room. The game's done quick stream, see what runs are on. I'll go eat breakfast. I always eat a big hearty breakfast before I game. This is kind of weird. I go eat a big hearty breakfast, and then I'll head to the practice room, and I'll stay in the practice room for probably the next 6-7 hours. I'll leave the practice room, eat lunch, go mess around for a bit, hang out with people. I'll eat dinner, and then I go back to the practice room, and I'll practice for another like 2 or 3 hours before bed. And that's how I do it when I'm actually at the event. I really take pride in the runs I get to do, and I want to raise money for the charities. You guys can decide what. I don't give a shit what your thoughts are about. Like, there's the big thing is like knocking on the charities GDQ does. I don't give a shit about your thoughts of the charity. For me, when it comes time to raise money for a cause, I want to be my best, and I want to put on the best appearance. And if someone's giving me the opportunity to be a guest on their stream, I want to give them the respect of putting in as much work as I can and being well prepared. So that's kind of how I prepare for SGDQ. GrandPOOBear, would you ever do a podcast? Actually, me and Jakku are going to be doing a podcast. Look out for that very soon. The Warp World podcast will be coming out. Audio only at first, but we might start doing video later on. And I'll give you more details on that as that comes to fruition. We're actually filming episode 0, like a dry run, tomorrow. And hopefully we'll have some hot, wet runs next week. So be on the lookout for that. What do I look like without a hat on? Like a dude who shaves his head. For the record, a lot of people are gonna be like, oh, he's bald. I actually have, if you see here, I do have this widow's peak, but I've had that since I was like 13. So it hasn't gone farther back, but I have a nice solid head of hair. I just like to shave it. It's cooler, not like, hey, cooler, but like physically, heat-wise, cooler, and I like it. And then I keep my head warm with the hat. Duh. I know that sounds silly. I actually wear the hat because it keeps the light out of my eyes. That's the real reason I wear the hat. I don't know if you guys, earlier in the video, saw those giant lights, but that's why I always wear a hat. It keeps the light out of my eyes, so it's kind of funny. I wear hats everywhere, but that's the main reason why I wear them streaming. Will you play Super Ryu World? Probably not before Ryu's finished with it, just because I don't want to like step on his toes with his playthrough. It's his, somebody made the hack for him. I want to let him go through it. I watched the first couple levels, and it looks interesting. I've heard some mixed reviews about it from other people who played it, but it looks interesting. I mean, it's definitely worth a play for me. I would have to see, but I won't be playing it before he's done with it, just out of like respect for him, you know, and his series. Why do you not like 100 Man? I think that's pretty obvious. It's a bunch of hot garbage. I mean, I don't dislike 100 Man. I just think 100 Man is a weird game mode. It is just a very strange game mode. It's like it's fun, but it's also not. I don't know. It's very weird. I feel like it's. I'm trying to think of the best way to explain my feelings towards 100 Man, but I'm just very meh towards 100 Man. Whereas when I have curated levels that people have recommended to me, I usually have a really fucking good time with Mario Maker. 100 Man is like, I either have a great time or I have the shittiest fucking time ever. One more question. Are you worried about Carl's revenge level? I am more worried because he keeps telling me it's not that bad. He's like gone out of his way a few times to tell me it's not that bad. And here's the thing is that for my level for him, I kind of set it up a few times psychologically for him. I was like, yeah, we all contributed to it. It's a red coin, you know, and I kind of wanted to make sure I wanted to kind of make him focus on not the very beginning of the level. You know what I mean? So I'm worried that he's playing games with me. Like that's what I'm worried about, is that he's just playing games with my emotions and playing mental games with me by telling me the level's not that bad. He's told me, oh, it's just a normal Kaizo with tricks, but I feel like after what we did as a group collective to him, I don't think that's what I'm gonna get. I don't think that's what I'm gonna get. So I'm worried despite him telling me not to be worried. Yeah. I think that's about it. Just thank you guys again so much for hanging out with me and watching the daily videos, sometimes 2 a day. That's insane. And for the people who hang out with me on stream, for everyone who subscribed to me, for everyone who used the Amazon Prime to subscribe to me, I just really appreciate it. You guys have no idea how much I love this and how grateful I am to be doing it. Yeah, I'm excited. I'll see you with another upload in just a bit. Bye.